Dunaskin heritage. And if you just look around, you'll see all these old buildings, and you're probably wondering what all this is. You might think it looks a bit it's worse for wear. It's no seen maybe a bit of go in it for quite a while. And what this is, this was an ironworks a long time ago. It opened in 1848 as an ironworks. Before, this is the Doon Valley we're in, central Scotland, and before this was an ironworks. There was absolutely nothing here, nothing whatsoever. But they found reserves at ironstone, so they make a quick buck, opened an ironworks in 1848. And that went a long time, and that went to about 1921, and that shut. There was a period where there was absolutely nothing here. There was lots of unemployment in the village, the nearby villages being Patna, Waterside and Dunaskin. But then in 1931 there was a brickworks opened here. The company was called Beards and Co. And if you look round, most of the buildings you see here date from the brickworks era. So we're going to take you round and explain a wee bit and have a look at some curiosities. Good things we found today. Well, this is the newest brick kiln actually. That's the oldest one. This is the newest. This was built in the mid 30s, I think. That was the early 30s. And this is the best one actually. It's got wee compartments in it, and it's got the most leftovers for the brick making. If you come in, well, at one time, this is actually quite chilly in here. But at one time I'd be sweating. I'd be sweating more than I usually do. But I'd be really sweating because what these holes are here, heat used to come down here to warm up this whole chamber. It's fair size, maybe a bit an average living room plus bathroom or something. So heat used to come down here and heat all the place up, and used to get the clay for the bricks obviously and put them in here, and this was absolutely roasting. This is where the bricks, the raw clay, was turned into an actual brick. It was burnt. And if this was, say, 1974, the brickwork shut in 1976, if this was 1974, my hand would be singed by now. But since it's 2011, my hand's fine. So that's where the bricks went. And if you look up here, the heat used to come down here too, but it was also used as a clay hole where the clay was sent from above, and then above chamber down here where it was formed into bricks. And that's the beginning of the process I was just telling you about there. So we'll come out of here and we'll show you something interesting we found earlier on. And this is a rail yard, and right for the ironworks opened in 1848 right to the 1989. This was used as kind of a national coal board place for old wagons and repairing things and everything like that. And that's when 1989 was the last time it was used for industrial purposes. In the early 90s, the Doon Valley Heritage Centre, as it was known as, telling you about the brickworks and the ironworks, that opened, but that shut about 5 years ago. They couldn't even keep that open. I used to work there. It was quite good. Another chamber. Same kind of thing as you have in the previous inn. And just as an interesting thing, if you look at this is clay that was used to make bricks. It would be wetter than this obviously. I think that's been burnt. That way with that far. And the reason is that there because of this really cool thing. A guy from Channel 4 came and did bike stunts when this I'll probably post that link up for you stay so you can see that, because it's really good. What you watch, it can be quite addictive. A lot of things that kind of go in their last legs. What is this bloody thing? Well, it's quite a long brick kiln. There's probably about 8 chambers or something. For fuck's sake. Well, this place is a special interest to us because we went to the school just along the road a wee bit, maybe a mile up the road, and we can see this place, the playground, and we took here all the time when we were younger, so it kind of got into your system. It's nice and isolated, isn't it?
Alright.
We're going to head off for this area. We're going to go to the next building. The building we're just coming up to is called the Blast Engine House, and this is a really old building because this is for the ironworks. See, this was built in the 30s, but this was built in before the ironworks opened, so it would be about 1847. Aye, it is, because look, there's the date, if you just can see up here. 1847.
Can I see to zoom in?
It's called the Blast Engine House because it used to provide the air for the ironworks furnaces, which we'll show you later. That was what that was for, and there used to be a really great big blast engine inside, but that is gone. That was gone quite a while ago. Later on in the brickworks, that was used as a clay store. No quite as grand as a big steam engine in it, they just chuck clay in it, but that's what it was useful for at the time. And if you notice, they really put quite a lot of effort into it. It was based on Italian architecture, actually. An awful lot of effort has went into it compared with the other buildings. They've just been kind of put together for usage, but this is a kind of showpiece. So we'll go into the next brick kiln. This is a wee bit different mission. We'll just spin out why in a minute. And this is if you look down, you'll be able to see in the dark. There's no chambers here. This is just one continuous long hall of where all the bricks would be. This would all be hot. No lethally hot, but hot enough. And the bricks would be put into chambers here. And the heat would come up through here. Quite difficult actually, because heat rises and they're trying to pump it down, but they must have had some kind of way of doing it. It will come out of here.